Hello, guys.
Hello guys, welcome to Pitching in Line. So today we're gonna talk about Sunday Dhamaka, that is between Kings 11 Punjab versus Rajasthan Royals. Both of them had a cracker of match. They they beat each of their respective teams convincingly. RR beat CSK due to Samson heroics, and Kings 11 beat RCB due to KL Rahul's heroics. And I think it will be very interesting match to see these two young Indian wicketkeeper batsmen to go against each other. So let's talk about Kings 11 Punjab first. Kings 11, I think that team would be very high on confidence. They literally thrashed RCB. They won by 97 runs, and that's a very huge boost to their net run rate. And they'll be super happy, don't you think, Vignesh?
Yeah, that was a convincing win, especially after their first defeat, the kind of defeat which they faced. It was needed, that kind of effort was needed, and I thought now they will be super confident. They are now suddenly they are looking like a team where they have everything, good batsmen, good bowlers, good spinners. Everything is packaged into one team. So especially KL Rahul's coming into form, it's a huge plus for them. And Mayank Agarwal is showing consistency. He had a good match, even though he didn't convert it to a 50 or a 100, but then he gave that solid start with his captain so that their middle order can capitalize, and they ended up getting good total. So I'm looking forward to that match, especially that match is going to take place in Sharjah. We are expecting a good batting take, as we saw in RR versus CSK game, and it's going to be an epic encounter. So, what do you feel about Kings 11 Punjab's? Will they make any change to their lineup?
No, I don't think so. They'll make any changes. And I feel they should go with the same 11. That 11 has won them the match because everybody almost contributed. It was a good partnership. In the previous match, the openers started off very well, Mayank Agarwal and KL Rahul. And even Karunar at the end came and did something. So I think Kings 11 would be hoping for Maxwell to fire. Both innings we have been very silent. Not the Maxwell of 2014 UAE, how he was clearing the boundaries. But Kings 11 would want Maxwell also to come to the party. If he fires, then Kings 11 will be the team to look out for. And as far as their bowling is concerned, I think the main what has been very impressive is KL's captaincy. He rotated his bowlers very smartly. There's no Mujib, mind you. Mujib is such a world-class bowler. Without him, they're doing so well. They almost won their previous match against Delhi Capitals. So, so I don't think so. There will be a lot of changes since Jimmy Neesham came instead of Chris Jordan for the last match, and he didn't get any chance to prove his playing talent. So I expect them to come to this match with the same 11. What do you think about Rajasthan Royals? Even they started off very well. That team also looks quite settled.
Yes, Rajasthan Royals looking really well, especially their batting, their Sanju Samson and Steven Smith, had that amazing partnership which really outplayed CSK in every department of the game. And one more important thing is, Josh Butler will be coming in. So, that will be
Yes.
an extra boost for them, especially in that condition, Sharjah, flat deck, small boundaries. If Butler starts to fire, then it will be, all guns blazing as far as Rajasthan Royals are concerned. I thought Rajasthan Royals will make that only one change as far as their playing combination is concerned. They will let go David Miller, and they will bring in Josh Butler, and Josh Butler will open with Yashasvi Jaiswal, and Smith might go back to number 3 position. And personally, if you ask me,
Number four or number three?
I'll play him at number 4 because number 3 Samson is working really well. So I will give him time. So Smith can, if there is any collapse, Smith can anyway come and build that innings according to their
Who will be
requirement.
your four foreigner players?
Uh, as far as the management is concerned, they will make only one change. But if you ask me personally, I'll make two changes. One, I will bring in Josh Butler, that is for sure, for David Miller. Another change which I will personally want to do is I might want to look at O'Shane Thomas for Tom Curran, just for its extra pace and bounce. As far as their bowling is concerned, apart from Jafra Archer, Tom Curran looked a bit off color, I thought, and their Indian bowling doesn't have that potent to pick wickets, to give the opposition a jerk. So I think somebody like O'Shane Thomas and Jofra Archer sharing the new ball will be a treat to watch. So that will be the two changes I personally will want to do.
Hmm. Yeah, it looks good. Hussein Thomas and Jeffra Archer together bowling at more than 145 clicks. But the only issue with Ocean Thomas would be his consistency. He's tend to go wayward. Sometimes he loses that fizz at the end overs, somewhat like Umesh Yadav maybe. But he will. I think Ocean Thomas will develop going forward with experience. So, which
Just
team do you think is
one
gonna
more.
win? What's
No,
your
no. I'll
beliefs?
ask you one more thing. Like, what do you feel? Does Punjab need to bring in Chris Gale for Nicholas Puran, since the conditions and dimensions of the ground? Will they be tempted to bring Chris Gale in?
Yeah, that could be one option actually. To be very honest, they can bring him in and use the big man's services. I'm pretty sure he's getting frustrated sitting on the bench. But yeah, like you rightly pointed out, uh, on that kind of pitch and on that short ground, I think he'll be quite handy. He'll be more than handy. And even Puran last match he played decently well. Like he doesn't have a big score to show, but he stitched a good partnership with KL Rahul. I think what we have to also look into is also partnerships are very very important. We have seen in few of the innings where teams are losing wickets in clusters. So he did well, but bringing in Chris Gale would be, I think that's an interesting idea actually. You can probably bring in Mayank Agarwal as number 3. Yeah, that would be interesting. I think.
So, what are your predictions from the match tomorrow? Will it be a same high-scoring game like RR versus CSK, or will there be any changes?
I think, I think it's going to be a decent scoring match. I can assure you that I think score would be more than 160 plus. And one more thing is both the sides have quite of inexperienced Indian bowling lineups. Rajasthan, I mean, you do have Unad Khat and everybody, but they're like you said, they don't have this X factor. Not like and even Kings 11. I think if they bring in Mujib, Mujib is somebody is a mystery spinner. He can actually take on Sanju Samson or Steve Smith. It's not easy to hit him. And like we have seen in the previous match, spinners were the one who are very very expensive. So I think bringing in a good spinner also will help them out. And Ravi Bishnoi has performed incredibly well. I think he'll have his first big challenge in this IPL so far. Chalo, see you guys after
Bye.
the match. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Take care.